Hello my amazing family, welcome back to my channel. My name is MEKNEX and today we're going to be doing something interesting, starting even when you do not know how to start. So I know this year a lot of people will be trying to start something new, but we all know that starting something is not easy, one bit easy. Even the littlest of things are not easy to start. Do not crave to start big. You can wish to start big, but start from where you are. Even the Bible said it. Do not forsake the days of your little beginning. The paths of the just shineth brighter and brighter unto the perfect days. So even the Bible is not preaching perfection to you. So you can start small. Start small. Okay, I want to start small, but I don't know how to start small. How do you start small? First of all, what do you want to do? I don't know what to do. I don't know how to do it. And that is why you need to start, because you don't know how to do it. When you take the first step, you are going to get people who will correct you on the next step. But if you do not take the first step, no one is going to tell you that putting your leg here is really wrong. Stepping onto the stone is a wrong move. But when you take the first step, every other person will tell you how to move. But if you don't take a step, nobody is going to follow you. Even God is not going to back you up, because the Bible says, I will bless the work of your hand. So if you're not doing anything, don't even expect blessings. So the first thing to start with is to start with your mind. Tell yourself you want to do this and be willing to want to do it. Every other thing will fall into place. So the first thing is you talking to yourself and telling your spirit, your soul, your body, I am ready to do this. And because I'm ready to do this, all of you must obey this command. We're going to start. So the second thing is you have a phone. So this applies to everybody out there. You are waiting for when you will have a camera, when you will have a tripod, when you will have money to buy lights, when you have a lot of things before you start that business. No. Stop waiting for money. Stop waiting for people to help you. Start helping yourself, and help will come naturally. Help will come from people who are seeing this effort. So if you want to start a YouTube and you have a phone, what are you waiting for? Phone is enough for you to start filming your video. Sometimes the quality of what you are filming does not really count, but the value you are putting out there. So if you have that small capital to start a business, start. The only thing that can happen is you might lose the money, but failing doesn't mean you are a failure. It only means you have courage to take a step, and immediately you take that step, you see that your confidence to take more steps grows. So when you have that phone, start with it. Start with your phone and start creating content. The next thing, when you start with that small thing you have, what happens is it multiplies. It keeps multiplying, because with time you start getting to know the settings in your phone, that there are settings that will help your video become clearer and stuff like that. Even with your business, you start getting to know people that are into the business, people that are willing to give you for credit, people that can actually sell cheaper to you, and that is by starting. But when you don't start, you know what happens to you? Your mind is not thinking, your mind is not moving, your mind is not taking actions, your mind stays stagnant. Even your spirit, your body, everybody is at peace. They are not taking steps. But immediately you start, you start thinking of how to get better. And that is the essence of starting. If you film your first video as a YouTuber, it gives you a platform, or it gives you something to look back at, knowing that this is a very wrong thing to do, and this is a very wrong thing to do. So what am I saying in essence? Your first video gives you correction for your next video. So your next video gives you correction for your next, and your next. So that is exactly how to start. I don't know what to be doing on YouTube even if I start. What do you like doing? You like talking, but you cannot talk. Then start doing something else. I'm going to use myself as an example. I actually love talking. I love talking. Yes, I love talking. But I don't like talking just because I like talking. I just like giving advice. I just like telling people how they can run their life, which is actually wrong in some way, because sometimes someone is just talking to me and the next thing I'm advising you on the best way to do what you should do, the best way to do this. So I actually love motivating people into being who they want to be, and that is my strength and who I am. But when I wanted to start YouTube, I was considering a lot of options. Like, will people want to listen to me? We don't want to know what I have to say. What if? There are a lot of, I was considering a lot of options. There are some people that will be advising in real life and they'll be like, please don't tell me. What if that is the reactions I'm getting from people who are actually listening to me? I was so scared to start that. I just remember that, well, I can do hair. Why not start with hair? Doing something that is not you, even though just starting something, even though that is not what you really want to do, helps you to learn the basis of what you want to do. So if you start a YouTube channel and like me, you start doing hair, even when hair is not what you love doing, you start learning how to edit, you start learning how to talk, you start learning how to relate, you will start growing your audience little by little, until you find expression, until you can confidently come out and say, this is what I want to do and nothing is stopping me. So if I eventually want to start my motivational speech now, I won't have much problem filming and editing content. That is because I have already gone through that part, learning it with doing hair. Do you understand what I'm saying? So this is how to start exactly. Even if you don't know what to start with anything. What you are made for will fall into place. Starting with anything, what will help you learn the basis of actually starting something, so that when you are actually starting that thing that you really love, you are no longer a GJC in starting something new, and you are no longer a GJC in bouncing back from failures. There are a lot of times you post videos and it doesn't get views, but because you've already started this thing, when you post the video you love and it doesn't get views, you are not discouraged, you are not scared. You know that one day you are going to post that one that is okay. Now, outside YouTube, maybe you have something you really want to do, you really want to do this thing, but you don't know how to start. You don't know how people will perceive you. You don't know what they will say about you. Come on, nobody cares about you. Nobody, of course. Those people that care about you, when they see you doing that, they only give you correction. And can I tell you, when you don't do something, there is nothing to correct you on. When you don't take a step, nobody is going to tell you, put your leg here, put your leg here, and don't put your leg there. So that is why it is best for you to start, even when you do not know what to do, how to start. Because when you start getting ideas, you start getting corrections, you start getting directions from people who are already in the game, and then your spirit is motivated to actually work. But when you don't start, there is no room for improvement. When you don't start, there is no room for learning new things. When you don't start, there is no room for expanding your coast. When you don't start, there is no room for you to excel. So guys, the best thing you can do for yourself, even on YouTube, even with your business, is to start. Even when you do not know what to do, even when you do not know how to start. Just start. You want to film a YouTube video? Pick up your phone, make a video. No matter how bad it is, put it out there. Don't be discouraged by what people will say, or imagine what if was. The worst that can happen is they laugh, and when they finish laughing and you are perfect in this thing, man, they want to come and join you. Exactly. If you check my first video, you're just going to laugh. because I was carrying my baby, I was trying to do this, I was trying to do that, and I had no clue. Like, guys, I had no clue on how to edit. I have no clue whatsoever on what the laptop is talking about. I had no clue on how to film and edit a video, but I started. And when I started, I actually found that you can edit with another app. I actually found another app. Until I found the app that was easier to edit on. And now I can boldly tell you that I can easily operate a system just because I started YouTube. But when I started, I had no clue whatsoever. I knew not what I was doing, if I can say that. I just started. I was like, I can't do this. I can't keep saying I can't do this. Then I just have to start. And I just have to start with just anything until I find what is for me, until I find that thing that is mine, until I find that thing that I'm passionate about to really do. Even though I knew what I was passionate about to do, but I was really scared to put it out there. Just start. The secret to starting even when you do not know how to start is starting just anything. Starting just anything. And with time, you know that just anything doesn't work for you, and then you move to the next. Alright guys, thank you so much for this video. And if this content is something you really like watching, please leave a comment for me in the comment section below, and I'm going to do more of this kind of videos. Thank you. Bye.